Hi, I'm Amena, aka Amena. I'm from Leicester, UK.
And I'm Ruby Golani and I'm from Sydney, Australia.
And welcome to
How I Wear It. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can get this gorgeous and glamorous makeup look, which was inspired by Bobbi Brown's art stick in Raspberry. This is a beautiful bright shade of color which you can wear on your lips and on your cheeks, and I'm going to show you a fun way to recreate this wing liner look using these blinged out lashes. So I'm starting off from scratch with absolutely no makeup on, and I'm going to be applying my POREfessional primer by Benefit Cosmetics. I really like this primer because it does an excellent job at smoothing out the surface of your skin by filling in your pores, smoothing out any lines, and also creating a really nice canvas for your foundation to glide onto. To even out my complexion, I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown Stick Foundation in the shade Sand. All you need to do is apply this foundation directly from the tube onto your skin and apply it evenly all over your face. What you can then do is use a synthetic brush to buff and blend everything out. What I really like about this foundation is you can double it up as a concealer. All you need to do is find a smaller synthetic brush to pinpoint and conceal these areas and then blend it out with a buffing brush. To bring some life and colour back to my cheeks, I'm going to be applying this upwards on my cheek in small dashes, and then using my fingers, I'm just going to blend it out, concentrating most of the colour on the apples of my cheeks. To give my skin a healthy glow and to also give my face a little bit of definition, I'm going to be using my Bobbi Brown bronzer in Tawny, and I'm going to be using an angled brush to just apply this along my cheekbones, on my forehead, across my hairline, and also onto my jawline and chin. The first eyeshadow that I'm going to be using is Bone, and I'm going to be concentrating this on my lids and also on my brow bone. For my transitional colour, I'm going to be applying the colour Wedge, and I'm applying this above the crease and using a large fluffy brush to diffuse the colour up towards the brow bone. Use windscreen wiper motions to really blend and diffuse this shade out. You want to make sure that this colour is diffused well before applying any more colours into the crease. To deepen the crease and socket area, I'm using the shade Cork. I'm holding my buffing brush towards the end of the handle, and this means we can easily move our wrists back and forth to diffuse this colour in our socket. To darken up the outer crease even further, I'm using the shade Espresso by MAC, and I'm going to be concentrating this on the outer corners of my eyes. At this point, you want to reapply some of that Bone eyeshadow that we applied earlier. When you use darker eyeshadow colours, sometimes you can lose the lighter shades that you applied earlier, which is why it's really important that before you apply your eyeliner or mascara, that you apply some of that lighter shade. Use any random eyelash curler that you have to curl your lashes. This is going to help prep them for our falsies. To darken up my lashes and also give them a little bit more length and also bulk, I'm using my Clinique Lash Doubling Mascara. This is one of my favourite mascaras of all time because it does an excellent job at creating bulk and length. Apply this to your top and lower lashes before applying your falsies. To complement the rhinestones that we've got on our lashes, I'm going to be using the Makeup Store's Eye Dust and Sparkle, and I'm applying this on the centre of my lids and also on the lower tear duct area. This is really going to help to open up the eyes and add a little bit more glamour to this otherwise simple makeup look. It's time to create a bold winged liner look. I'm using Bobbi Brown's gel liner in the shade Black, and I'm going to be using a synthetic angled brush to apply my liner. You want to start by drawing a line from the center of your lids, working outwards. With whatever product is remaining on your brush, start lining the inner portions of your lid. Dip back into your gel liner once again and start by drawing a line and extending it upwards. Use your lower lash line as a guide to create this line. At this point, you want to draw another line connecting back to our lids, and then just fill in that triangle area that is left blank. And there you have it, an easy winged liner look. Repeat the same process on the other eye before popping on your lashes. To pop my lashes on, I'm using this applicator by Ardell, and all you need to do is pinch the lashes between this like a tweezer and make sure that the glue is tacky before placing it behind your own lashes. So what you want to do is drop the lashes behind your own, securing the center part of the band first. Once the center part of the lash is nicely secured, you can then tuck the inner and outer corners in. And that's how you apply your lashes. It's time to move on to your lips. I'm using my Bobbi Brown art stick in the shade Raspberry once again, and I'm applying this as a block of colour on my lips. Start off by using this art stick as a lip liner. Use your art stick to fill in the entire lip so you can get this nice bold and bright colour. You can also use a synthetic brush to push the colour into the lips so it lasts a lot longer. And this is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed watching me recreate this look that was inspired by Bobbi Brown's Art Stick in the shade Raspberry. I think this makeup look will look fantastic with an all black outfit that's broken up with a white bag. For my nails, I also made sure that they were nude and clean, and I added some accent diamantes to really complement the lashes. If you like the looks that Amena and I created, then don't forget to thumbs up this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more great videos inspired by single products. I'm Ruby Golani, and I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone!